What is up, guys? Collins here, and this is a close to midnight video as to how come I like working, or as to why I work late nights. So, just some context. I haven't posted in a while, and the reason is because I keep getting hung up on the editing. And long story short, I'm just gonna go live so that I don't have to worry about that. So that solves that problem. But why I like working late nights, or at least why I've been working late nights as of late, no pun intended, is because it gives me a lot of time to get things done. During the day, you answer to other people. You have things that they want you to do, and then you do those things, whether it's your parents, your boss, your colleagues, or whatever the case. From if you're at school from like 8 to 2, for example, you do what they say you do. If you're at work from like 8 to 5, you do what they say you do. If you're really anywhere other than where you've chosen, how do I put it? I don't want to say you haven't chosen to be at a certain place, but rather what I'm just trying to get to is that you end up doing things for other people. At least the direct benefit is for other people, which is all good because that's what you chose ideally, and hopefully you're not doing anything you hate. But with that, it means that within that same block of time, you don't have the chance to do what you want to do, what you choose to do. You don't get to browse the internet for hours looking at videos of Gary Vaynerchuk or Justin Bieber or Usher or Ty Lopez or whoever the case, Alex Murray, and so the story goes. You don't get to do that in that same chunk of time. And so if what you do leaves you super tired, let's say you work like in the construction industry and there's a lot of manual labor involved, if from there, then basically what takes place is that from the fatigue that you experience, from all the hard work that you do, you get to the place of, after that you are super tired, physically exhausted. You get home, you eat, and you sleep, and you live it out again. I know that because I did a job. It was super cool. I loved it. But I worked from 8 to 5, and not just in the sense of arriving at 8 as in you start at 8, because that's the direct cost, or that's the time you need to be there. But that doesn't accommodate for the traffic, on the route to get there, which means that you need to leave earlier. End up even waking up at 5, just so you can beat the traffic. And then to beat the traffic going back, you end up maybe leaving at 7. All of a sudden, you may have been working from 8 to 5, but now in theory actually working so to speak, from like 5 to 8. Crazy mathematics. But anyways, if that job leaves you physically drained, then basically what you just do is you exist to fulfill that job, and that's not what I want. I don't want to exist just to do what someone else says, and I don't mean that in any disrespectful way, but more in the sense of I understand that there are certain things about me which are very cool and very special, and so I believe it is important that I share those things with other people. And so with that, I end up working late nights so that I can better work on how I can do that. For example, if you go on my blog, simplyfierce.org, which I'm planning, and I guess I'm just going to say this, merging into madebycollins.com. If you forget anything, just go to madebycollins.com, and that'll get you to wherever you need to be. But with all those things said, it's with that I get to now spend this time to work on other things that I can then help other people in, or help myself in, either improve myself or improve others, which is totally great. Whereas, within the normal block of time during the day where I'd be doing things for other people, those things may not necessarily be aligned with that which I want to achieve in that exact moment. And so as a result, I end up doing, things that they want, as opposed to things that I think are important holistically. Not that that's a lifestyle thing, but I say it figuratively. So as a result, that's how come I've been working late nights. And I flipping love it, unfortunately. And I'll post a follow-up to this vid, and this will be how to successfully work late nights. And I think I'll probably also just go live with it as well. But y'all guys, hope you liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Sweet.